Okay, so today we're going to be multiplying double digit numbers. And so you remember last time we did the single digit numbers, we got our bases set up. And just a refresher, a multiplication, our number times number is the same as how many groups of something. And so last time we did single digit, and now we're going to do a little bit more, and we're going to be doing double digit numbers. So it's going to change a little bit, but it's going to be the same idea. We're still looking at 3 groups of 22, but how we work it out is different. Now you could still, do your A, B, C, have your 3 groups, and then 1, 2, 3, and work out 3 times 22. But it would take you a long time. And on the test, when it's timed, sometimes you're not gonna always have time to draw out 66 little circles. But what we can do is break it down, and we can see, let's see, it would be 22 times 3. And so 3 times 2, as we know, 3 groups of 2 is going to be 6. And 3 times 2 is still 6. So bring it down in the tens place. So 3 times 22 is 66. That's all it would be. You just do your first spot and then your second spot when it's by a single digit. So it's got an extra step, but it's still just the same, still just as simple. So we can go have some examples set up again. So 3 times 25 would be the same thing. 25 times 3. 3 times 5 is 15. Now that's gonna throw us off a little bit. We don't have room here. 3 times 5 is 15. So we're gonna put our 5 in our ones place. And in 15, the 1 represents the tens place. So we've got to carry it up here. And so now we just go like normal. 3 times 2 is going to be 6. But we add that remainder that we carried up there. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So 25 times 3 is 75. And like I said last time, sometimes it helps if you think about counting cents. So if I had quarters, how many cents would I have if I had 3 quarters? Well, that would be 25, 50, 75 cents. So 3 times 25 is 75. And it's not always going to work out right. Sometimes it might be something kind of oddball like 7 times 15 that you can't really do in your head easily. But we can just go back up here, do 15 times 7. 7 times 5 is going to be 35. 7 times 1. So 1 group of 7 is going to be 7. Add our remainder of 3 is going to be 10. So 15 groups of 7 is going to be 105. So we got 75. And then our last one is going to be 12 times 12. Now that one is the tricky one, because we're not doing, now we've got double digits on both sides. So how are we going to work this out? We're going to start with our ones group. 2 times 2 is going to be 4. And then we're going to multiply this 2 times 1 also. So the first step is to take our ones place and multiply the top number by it. So 2 times 2 is going to be 4, and 2 times 1 is going to be 2. And so now we're going to move to our tens place. And so because we're in the tens place, we know there's a 0 in the ones. So we're going to bring our 0 down. We're going to do 1 times 2 is going to be 2. 1 times 1 is going to be 1. And so now we have our 2 separate numbers. We're just going to add them together. So 4 plus 0 is going to be 4. 2 plus 2 is going to be 4. And 1 plus nothing, just bring it down, is going to be 1. So 12 times 12 is 144. And that's all it is to it.